So let's talk about the Marvels trailer. So if I haven't made it very aware by now that I enjoyed and loved the Marvel trailer, I also have enjoyed Captain Marvel. I love that movie. I did a review on it. I uploaded my old review I did years ago recently, so go check that out. Also, I love the Marvels show, well, Miss Marvel show. And also I loved Monica Rambeau and WandaVision as well. But I want to make it very clear, and I feel like I haven't made this very clear in my past videos. There is a group of people that do not like the Marvels trailer because of women. It's a women-led superhero film, women team-led superhero film directed by a woman. And there is a group out there of misogynists that don't like this movie and didn't like the trailer, to the point that they gave it such a hateful, very harsh dislike amount on the YouTube trailer. But what I'm trying to say is that there are people out there that genuinely, with good concerns, that are not as excited for the Marvels film, or weren't excited coming out of the Marvels trailer, and have legit concerns. And so I want to make it very clear out there, just because you didn't care for the trailer does not make you a misogynist. But if you make it very clear that you didn't like the trailer or this up and coming film because of misogynist ideals and mindset or reasonings, then that makes you a misogynist. But if you genuinely just don't care for the Marvel film or the Marvel's trailer, then that's okay. As long as if it's coming from a genuine, respectful, concerning mindset, then that's fine. And please voice those concerns. Not saying you can't. Please voice those concerns. Actually, it makes it more helpful if you do that, so you can separate yourself from the misogynist. So with all that to be said, and I hate to have to even say that, but you have to say that. Here are, as much as I love the Marvels trailer, here are maybe my 3 concerns out of the trailer. Because I can't sit here and say that I didn't like the trailer when I love the trailer. But the 3 concerns I took away from the trailer, I do want to talk about. And to be honest, my 3 concerns are pretty much the same for every concern I have when I watch any Marvel film trailer. I had the same concerns for Ant-Man the Wasp: Quantumania, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, Thor: Love and Thunder. Every film, every show, I've always had concerns. And same thing for DC as well. So like I said before, I love the Captain Marvel film, but my biggest thing, if you watched my review I did on it years ago, is that the biggest thing for me, I felt like Brie Larson wasn't comfortable as Captain Marvel. As much as she did a great job as Carol Danvers as Captain Marvel. But when it came down to, I don't know, when we needed that Captain Marvel flavor, that, because a lot of people, when they think about Captain Marvel, if you read comics, they instantly point to the Civil War II crossover, which me personally, I didn't care for the crossover. It's the first one. The original is 10 times better than the second, and it does no justice to the Captain Marvel Carol Danvers character as a whole. Because if you actually go into the Captain Marvel history and the runs and the lore of Captain Marvel or Carol Danvers, then you actually come to love Captain Marvel. And she is a great character, a great superhero. Just the recent runs have not done justice for Captain Marvel. And no, it's not because of Captain Marvel. I think Captain Marvel is a great superhero. She has tons of great runs, great lore, and history behind her. And I just feel like the recent runs for her, comics-wise, has not lived up to the past history of what has been so good and established before for Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel. I could say the same for Peter Parker, Spider-Man 616. They have literally been doing so much dirty things to people. I don't even get me started on that whole run right now. And here's the thing, the Marvels film, I'm not even looking at it like a sequel to Captain Marvel. I'm looking at it more of like a team-up film, like if they did like a Heroes for Hire or Midnight Suns, or for like DC, Gotham Sirens. But my biggest critique for Captain Marvel as a character from the Captain Marvel film, it just didn't feel like she was comfortable as Captain Marvel, where in Avengers Endgame, I definitely got that Captain Marvel flavor. She definitely was comfortable as Captain Marvel in Avengers Endgame. And, you know, from the trailer, it does look like she's more comfortable as Captain Marvel. And I'm extremely excited to see what they do, what Brie Larson does for Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel. And also Monica Rambeau, which is kind of my second concern, because I'm not saying it's not like it's bad. I'm just saying that really it's not really three concerns. It's like a big concern for me. Because if you look at Monica Rambeau and her history with Carol Danvers, I would love to see how that whole relationship pans out in the Marvel's film, and see how they can reconcile the past and move forward and become more powerful than ever before. And I think Kamala Khan, Miss Marvel, is going to be the one to steal the show. So really, it's not even three big concerns. It's like one big concern. How will these three work on film? And what I mean by that is, like, will the Marvels give the right amount of time for Miss Marvel, Monica Rambeau, and Carol Danvers, and, you know, let the audience, for people that have not seen Miss Marvel or WandaVision, actually get time to build a relationship with these characters, from the audience or fans to the superheroes we see on the big screen. And after we build that kind of bond with individual superheroes, we kind of bring it together in the film as, you know, how will their relationships or chemistry with each other work out? And it kind of looks like it will work out very well. Like from the trailer, from what I can see so far, it looks very good. Like that moment where they're kind of talking about, I can't remember, but they having a conversation, and Miss Marvel comes out of nowhere and says a joke. I can't remember the joke, but it looks really genuinely a great chemistry there. Also at the end, I don't know if they're fighting each other or training. I don't know what they're doing, but it looks like they play off each other very well. So to wrap it up, my three big concerns is, will we have enough screen time to really establish these characters? Because if you haven't seen, there's a general audience that have not seen Miss Marvel or WandaVision. So will we have time to really establish Kamala Khan and Monica Rambeau as characters, and also have time for my second concern? Will we have time to really have that bond there and that chemistry established, and see if they work together or work all three together? And my last big concern that I mentioned earlier is that will Brie Larson be more comfortable as Brie Larson? Like, kind of let it loose. Just, you know, actually jump into the character of Captain Marvel. I'm not saying she hasn't before. I think she did a great job what was given to her. I think the problem with Captain Marvel is that I feel like they didn't trust the film enough to have its own legs, to where it was kind of sticking close to the MCU formula, which I want to see the Marvel's film kind of step out of that, kind of like what they did for Eternals, Shang-Chi, and Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. But I'm not saying that this doesn't look like it's going to happen. I'm just saying this is my concerns. But from what I've seen in the trailer, my concerns look like it's not going to be concerns at all, and it's going to work out very well. But just my big three takeaways. But overall, I'm really excited for this film. And I think also, to be honest with you, the Marvel's film is going to be extremely important, not because of what was established in Shang-Chi, but also in Eternals, but also I would say whatever happens in Secret Invasion. I know it's a long video, but if you watched this far, thank you for watching, and follow for more. And tell me your concerns.